You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, General Hospital fans. I've got your full roster of weekly spoilers for Monday, March 3rd, all the way through Friday, March 7th. We're going to talk about a Sonny versus Tracy showdown and Sidwell scrambling. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. If you're not following us, please click that subscribe button. Now let's get right into the really good stuff coming next week. Monday, March 3rd is season 62, episode 120. So Sonny talks to Lucy, and there's something that he thinks she can help him with. Maybe he saw her with Sidwell, and I do wonder if Lucy might give him a heads up that the guy is looking to obtain some of his waterfront property, which of course he already knows. And Drew is going to confront Curtis after interrupting date night with Portia. Drew's making threats, and he wonders if Curtis doesn't think he would find out what he's up to, and tells him, you take something from me, I take something from you. And I wonder if he has found out about Curtis meeting with the congressman, or if it's something else. Curtis was just talking to Portia about going to St. George's to evaluate a location for Aurora Health. So what is it that Curtis is going to try and take? That Drew is going to try and take from Curtis. It's crazy just how out of control aggro Drew is being. He's just terrible. Brad and Lucas are in Miami. They're on this trip for the hospital to this convention, and Lucas says something that seems to have Brad being optimistic and thinking there's a chance that they might get to couple up again. Gio goes to Dante for advice, his dad, of course, and tells him that he would be the one person who gets where he's coming from. I don't know if this is about Sonny. I don't know if it's about, Dante growing up not knowing his dad. This is all, to me, the storyline's growing on me. I will say that. And Lulu wants something from Spinelli, and she tells him it's a risk worth taking. And after her conversation with Tracy, she thinks Martin knows something about where Valentin is. So I wonder if she wants Spinelli to do some hacking on Martin stuff. Sasha makes a threat to somebody. Somebody shows up in the Quartermaine kitchen. She's got, looks like a meat tenderizing hammer, and is telling them to leave or she will scream. I'm guessing it might be Sidwell. Not many people would make Sasha react like that. He's a little upset about the scene she made at the Metrocourt restaurant, and there's a spoiler for Monday saying Sidwell tries to make a deal. So he may be trying to buy Sasha's silence, and later on Monday, she has an update for Jason. Tuesday, March 4th is season 62, episode 121, and Carly is lashing out. Could be about Sidwell, could be about anybody. I'm very interested to see once she gets around to lashing out at Jack when she finds out what he's done with Jocelyn. Somebody threatens Portia. That's interesting. Maybe it's Drew. Maybe it's somebody else. Curtis gets an update from Laura. She is bringing him some news, and it may be about these Drew and Sidwell issues. Brad makes a confession, and I wonder if he's going to tell Lucas that he conspired to go on this trip to spend time with him. That'd be a big admission. And Emma opens up to Gio. She's confiding in him about something. Wednesday, March 5th is episode 122 of the current season. Lulu goes looking for Cody. That's kind of interesting. I wonder if it's, her needing a favor. They bonded. I was kind of holding out hope for them. But now I'm into Molly and Cody, and I think now that Dante is getting some closure on the Sam thing, I'm starting to feel a little kind of spark action with him and Lulu. Carly's out on a date with Jack Brennan, but they are interrupted. That seems to keep happening. Felicia listens to Anna, who needs somebody to confide in. This may be about the Jason issues and the Cyrus thing. And Lois gets busy covering her tracks on Wednesday. She is sitting on secrets that nobody really knows. Raina Sofer did an interview, and talked about basically that everybody was in the dark. And so there is a lot there for her to hide. She told Martin everything. He's kind of the only one who knows everything at this point, and she is definitely trying to keep the secret because it's all going to blow up in her face. Meanwhile, Ava has some advice for Portia. On Thursday, March 6th, episode 123 of season 62, we have Lulu considering her next move. And of course, she is trying to find Valentin. She also, of course, is outraged that Sidwell is going to be doing business with deception, and there's a lot going on for her. Sidwell summons Alexis to come out to Spoon Island and see him at Windermere. I wonder if he needs a lawyer for something. I wonder if it has anything to do with Sasha, or maybe he wants her to write up this deception deal for him because he wants an investment in the company for giving over his precious mineral resources. Meanwhile, Sonny is bickering with Tracy, and that could be almost any topic of discussion because she is so not a fan of Sonny's. And Willow makes friends with Isaiah. I was thinking when I saw this spoiler, have they ever had scenes together at the hospital? And maybe not. Maybe not. Going to be kind of interesting since she's dating the local town pariah while still married. And Elizabeth gets together with Drew. And again, wondering what that is about, because that's kind of a blast from the past. And I wonder what it is that he wants, and if it's something that's anti-Jason, we'll see. Friday, March 7th, season 62, episode 124. Emma is worried about her grandma, Anna, which is kind of a flip of the script because usually it's her grandma worried about Emma and all the stuff that she's got going on. And I wonder if it's about her being pulled off the Cyrus case because of that conflict of interest with her and Jason. And just by the way, if you didn't know it, the chick playing the DA who set her off the case and is trying to take Jason down and bickering with Diane, that actress's name is Nazneen Contractor, and she is the wife of Carlo Rota, who plays Sidwell. They're a real-life couple. Also on Friday, Ned disagrees with Lois, and I wonder if this is about coming clean on the adoption and whether or not Ned knows anything. He doesn't know the whole truth, according to the Rena Sofer interview, but he may know a little bit, so we'll see. Plus, there's supposed to be somebody coming in from out of town that's going to force all this out into the open and just cause a lot of family tension. And speaking of which, BLQ finds herself in the hot seat on Friday, and I do wonder if there's any chance that the truth about Dante being her baby daddy comes out, because that is obviously overdue. She only told part of the truth to Chase. Jordan gets closer to Isaiah. Their romance is heating up, but it has to stay secret because of her fake romancing Sidwell to get info out of him, and Carly has a big decision to make.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.